Ooh. Yo, what it do, y'all? It's your man Mike Titan, the Gaming Savant. And, okay. Whew. Been a while since I said that. You have to excuse me. I have a little nervousness because I ain't streamed in 60 million years, and I'm just really hoping that Call of Duty works while I stream. But we'll see. Help. I didn't have my phone on the space bar. Listen to this one in a minute. Excuse me, I'm getting my settings straight. This is what happens when you don't stream in like 6 million years. All right, cool. We got everything. Let's pause the music. Turn the game sound back up. Hopefully that ain't too loud. And go from there. What I get, I'm trying to use these IEMs that I randomly bought for my wife and she didn't want to use. And I've noticed a lot of people use IEMs on FPS. God, that's so loud. On FPS games. So I figured I'd try them out, see if they make a difference from my regular headphones. So, I guess we can work. Turn my thing on. It's a little. Even though it's like 40, 50 some degrees here in Dallas, in my room it's probably more like 70. Yo, what's going on, I? It's been a minute since you've been in one of my lives. Yeah, it's been a minute since I streamed. I low-key was gonna wait till like the beginning of the year to start streaming and doing videos again, but I actually very rarely had some free time on this Saturday afternoon, and I was gonna go ahead and work on my guns and levels in Call of Duty, so I was like, let me cut on the stream. Okay, so I need to level this gun to level 20 so I can unlock this. Then once that's done, I think I'm gonna start working on this and unlock these 2 guns. And I've been looking up because this is probably the first Call of Duty I've actually wanted to play actively in a while. What was last year's? Vanguard. Vanguard was cool. I wasn't a huge fan of Cold War and Vanguard just because me personally, I don't like Call of Duties that take place like in, like in the 80s, 70s, 80s, like 90s, like old school Call of Duties, I guess. I like more modern stuff. So the original Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, even Infinite Warfare, I was a fan of just because I like more modern style shooting games. So I'm not a big fan of like games that take place and use guns from like the Cold War, the 80s and stuff like that. So I played Vanguard and Cold War, but nothing too like, I really didn't care if I was good or not. This game, I actually am, playing a little bit more decently and figuring out what works. What's the difference between Warzone and Warfare 2? From my understanding, I haven't played Warzone 2.0 yet because I wasn't a huge fan of the original Warzone. I've come to learn I'm not a really big fan of BRs in general, but Warzone 2.0 is basically Call of Duty's Battle Royale mode. So you have, I think it's 200 players. I forget the number, but you drop into the map. And then, you like last team alive wins and things like that. What's going on? I'm going to mess this up. J Craze. Easy. I'm horrible, but thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the follow. And I saw your retweet too, so I appreciate it. But Warzone's basically their BR mode, and Warfare is their regular, 6v6, ground war, big team battle, that. So just think of Warfare 2 as like the original Call of Duty experience where you buy it and you play multiplayer, and then Warzone as their Apex Legends, Fortnite Battle Royale mode that's free to play, but you probably have very limited like guns and stuff that you got to unlock from playing. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out the best way to level up guns because I just recently wrapped my head around this whole gun leveling system. So what I found out works best for me, because I decided I wanted to be a tryhard and buy the expensive version of Call of Duty. Like I bought the $100 version. So Headquarters works really well for me. You could do, usually people say you could do kill confirm, but I like Headquarters because people are going to a point, so that way you can like throw stuff at the point and get experience that way. But I basically do that, and then I got these double XP tokens. So I've had 10 of them, so we're going to use 2 of them now. And I've just been doing like that. So my goal is to kind of just unlock all the guns first, and then start working on leveling individuals. I probably won't ever max out all the guns because I really don't care to. But I at least want to unlock everything so I can at least try stuff and see which ones I like better and which ones I actually do want to try and level up. Let me make sure my audio is on. Let's chat off. I've been enjoying the game. As y'all can see, I'm playing on PC. Okay, not bad. Why can't I? Why can't I turn left and right? That's weird.
Calling in a counter UAV.
Switching max.
That is weird. Okay. Never seen this before. That's not good. What is going on?
HQ is online. Capture the objective. The enemy is securing the headquarters.
Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't let me turn left or right. It's still not letting me turn left. What the hell? That's how it is. So weird. That was weird. Yeah, so in here it lets me do it. But when I went in the game... Okay, that was weird. Hopefully that was just like a one-time off glitch. Because I would hate to have to restart this. A Call of Duty, but we'll see. That's actually the second time that's happened to me. But usually if I like respawn, it fixes itself. But for some reason there, it just wouldn't do anything. That's weird. I go for a coffee run, be right back. All right, man. Speaking of coffee, I'm drinking this nitro cold brew from Starbucks. I don't know if I can see that, the can version. I usually don't get the sweet cream. I usually get the black because I'm one of those weird people that drinks his coffee black. Okay, there we go.
Headquarters. Enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter.
Shoot, this one.
Headquarters is offline. Confirming new location.
Custody decoy.
Just got a light machine gun going ham over there.
HQ confirmed. Push to that location.
Throwing something. I'm taking fire.
Not too bad. Alright, it's not too bad. So usually when I stream this game, it's too loud. I'm gonna have to switch my headphones. This is just bad.
Enemy UAV overhead. HQ is
Actually,
active. Get
let's
it
do this.
secure. The enemy is
I'm
secure.
probably sure it's a little loud for y'all too. Let's turn the master volume down to 60.
Online.
Enemy in.
Hostile mortar striking.
But yeah, I'm one of those people who drinks his coffee black. Really? Okay. Yeah. But the main reason I do that is my whole mind state is I drink caffeine to, like, you know, stay up, get energy. I really don't care if it tastes good or not. That's just, you know, personal preference. Also, I learned that really? Okay. Also, I've learned that my body doesn't really process caffeine and sugar at the same time, right? Like, for instance, if I like drink coffee and then like eat something really sugary, it kind of nullifies the effect of the coffee, which is not what I want. So typically when I get my coffee from Starbucks or anywhere, it's usually just black. And I've been doing that for probably at least like the past four years maybe.
Next objective located. Move to secure.
Enemy is close.
There we go.
Changing mags.
He's
HQ
the
is online.
Fennec.
Capture the object.
Oh, you were in the corner. Okay.
Enemy near the
That's probably gonna be
HQ.
the next the first SMG I level up is the Fennec.
Get security. The enemy
Alright,
is capturing
first
the
game of the
objective.
day. Still warming up.
Enemy in the
Yeah,
area.
that's the end of the day.
We are capturing the HQ. Set security. Enemy in sector. Clear them out. We're securing the headquarters.
Get a very aggressive range right now.
Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ. LS online.
Okay,
Contact!
change my settings.
We got headquarters.
You will not die here.
The enemy destroyed our headquarters. Deploying reinforcements. UHQ located. Move to the objective.
For some reason, my shot just dropped down to 30. There's some stats left of the game. This is painful.
Hostile UAV in the area. Headquarters online. Secure the objective. Enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter. Enemy is on the objective. The enemy is capturing the objective. Enemy in secondary. Clear them out. The enemy is securing the headquarters. Enemy UAV active.
I'm
Enemy
here!
is
Watch your fire!
on the objective.
Loading! Grenade! Stun incoming!
Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ. Capturing the objective. The enemy captured the headquarters. Hostile cluster mine active. We are securing the enemy headquarters.
Throwing Molotov! Changing mags! I'm taking rounds!
HQ
Watch
is
out,
down.
mag!
Stand by for next location. Hostile UAV in the area.
On your six! Throwing flash!
Yeah, this is the worst one. Every
HQ
frame per second.
confirmed. Push to that location.
That was close! Now hold! Switching mags!
The thing is, I'm looking like playing on low settings.
Friendly UAV online.
Throwing flash grenade! Incoming! Tossing a decoy!
Okay.
Clear them out. Securing the objective now. The enemy is securing the headquarters.
Enemy contact! They're here! Molotov out! Throwing flash!
Near the HQ. Secure the perimeter.
Something!
Enemy is on the objective. Enemy is clear them out. The enemy secured the headquarters.
Yeah, my camera froze. I'm so sorry, my camera froze.
I am wounded. Switching mags.
Let's do this.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Hostile mortar strike near your position. Headquarters is
Covering your
online.
six.
I'll worry if I can for time
Confirming
being. I also need to figure out why my frames drop mid-game.
Friendly bomb drone active.
Throwing flash!
Friendly active.
On your six! Switching mags!
position.
I heard him behind me.
Capture the objective.
I'm not gonna lie. These IEMs are cool.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I'm not sure if I use because the thing about it, me personally, I'm not a fan of having like earbuds in my ears.
Friendly UAV on station.
That's just like a personal preference. I always prefer to have over the ear headphones when possible. I do have like some wireless earbuds that I use, like when I'm cleaning around the house.
Throwing Molotov.
Yeah, these are cool.
Standing by.
Ooh, I almost got quiet. This is why I always love running a scope, just so you can have that little
Standing
dot.
by. Friendly cluster mine set.
This is why I always love having a scope, so you can have that little dot above their heads. It helps because I have very horrible eyesight, so anything I can use to get like a slight tactical advantage, I'll definitely take it.
Reinforcements inbound.
Calling in a counter UAV.
Copy. Counter UAV on station. Running interference.
Requesting close air. Target mark. Requesting recon flyover.
Arrow 6. Launching. Copy that. Next objective located. Move to secure. Good effect on target. Enemy UAV
Should have
active.
saved that.
Semtex out.
God damn it. Yeah, I should have saved that SAE.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Tossing a decoy.
Headquarters online. Secure the objective. Enemy is securing the headquarters. Counter UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time. Enemy near the
Changing
HQ.
map.
Secure the perimeter. Enemy is capturing the objective. Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ. Enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter. Enemy is on the objective.
Wow, that was worse than
Seconds remain. Enemy is capturing the objective. Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ.
Check your fire. You got this. You good?
Enemy inside the perimeter. Clear them out. Set security.
You know, something I just kind of realized. I can't believe I'm so close to love LMGs.
Enemy in the
Because I
area.
feel like in that specific situation where there's like a bunch of people there. I've actually played with the LMG a few times. It's either the Revolve, the RPK I was using, and them things hit like trucks. No, they ain't downside for them is aggressively slow, but
Friendly counter UAVs on station. Friendly UAV online. Enemy inside the perimeter. Clear them out. Enemy near the HQ. The enemy is getting out of headquarters.
so we'll go ahead and start working on this one. I got 24 kills with this, so I feel like I should already have enough to level it up to the turn.
Don't shoot me, you bastard. Tossing a decoy.
Push to that location. Friendly airstrike in the AO.
Check your fire.
Friendly bomb drone is online. UAV is orbiting the area.
Thank you, whoever called that in.
HQ is active. Get it secure. Enemy is on the objective. the headquarters. Enemy UAV
On
active.
your six. Molotov out. Decoy out. Thermite incoming. Stun grenade.
Enemy
Thermite.
UAV overhead.
Throwing Molotov.
Enemy inside the perimeter. Clear them out. We are on the
Flash out.
objective. Securing now. Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ. The enemy has the lead.
Suspect incoming.
10 seconds remaining.
Watch your fire. I'm on your
Locating
stun.
the next objective. Move to secure.
Shot it, I killed it. This is STP. Don't be killing like people say they be killing. It may not. I don't know. I have to see. So I gotta definitely adjust my settings to some reason this mug.
Securing the headquarters.
Covering your
Hard to
six.
block the 30 FPS mid match.
Clear them out. We are capturing the HQ. Set security.
Molotov out.
Friendly UAV.
Sending a burn sentence.
We've secured the lead. We lost control of the HQ. Sending reinforcements.
Visual on the enemy.
HQ located. Move to the objective.
I know it's the game. I know it's because the game is my game switch frames on me. So will be cool.
Semtex out. Totally flash grenade. Enemy spotted.
HQ is online. Capture the object. Securing the objective now. Mission is complete. Good work.
I don't know how the heck we won that because I play horribly, and then my game made me play horribly. But had that nice little 6-7 kill. And I ain't gonna show how I'm fixing the kill that stuff. And how many times and stuff. That's what I could like my that I'm doing. So we'll look at some stuff and figure out what's going on. Right, cool. All right, so we got this bad boy. I'm guessing that's max level. Yeah. Okay. So we'll work on this next. I think I got except for the launchman, I got to work on this launchman next, but that's like a single use rifle. M16. So the M13B, which I know you have to get from the DMZ mode, so we'll worry about that later. Okay. So we get this one to level 20. Then we'll start working on the launchman, and I think that might be it. I think all the other guns, that one's in the battle pass. I low-key can't unlock that one now, but I haven't used my tokens yet. I gotta level up this to get that shotgun. I gotta level up the STB, Launchman, I guess that's another. There's a sniper. No, that's marksman. That one's in the battle pass. This one I just gotta level up. Other stuff, and I got the riot shield available. Nice. Okay, cool. So we should be good then. So we'll work on this, even though I'm not gonna lie, wasn't really seeing the hype about this one, but also my game was not running how it should either, so let's see. Yeah, like I'm not even using half of my graphics card VRAM, so I don't know why that mug dipped mid-match. Which I'm not gonna lie, is something I was kind of worried about with streaming Call of Duty, because I know this isn't the most optimized game on PC. And also I'm running a one PC setup, so that's cool. Let's try again. Not bad. Let me switch headphones. All right, that's a little bit better. But see, oh, I ain't playing this map forever. Oh, that's a whole bunch better. Okay.
Headquarters.
Got your six!
Headquarters located. Lock it down.
Taking fire over here!
HQ is online. Enemies on the objective.
Oh, okay. All right, frames is up a little bit, so. Damn, that's how you can tell it's been forever since I played on this map.
Enemy controls the HQ. Secure the enemy HQ. Stand by.
If I would have been able to get there just like a half a second sooner. All right, I'm not sure how I didn't get that kill,
Confirming new
but yeah.
location.
All right, cool.
Target sighted!
Push to that location.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about the STB. I mean, maybe it's just me, maybe it's something else, but oh, he's salty. I say that and I end up getting a double kill with the gun.
Secure the objective. Enemy inside the perimeter. Secure. Copy that. UAV.
That's always how it happens. I talk down on a gun or something that I'm using, and then 5 seconds later I start doing well with it.
How are you? In
Don't
the
shoot
area.
me, you bastard! Fire!
You've got enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter. Enemies near HQ. Secure the air. We're losing our headquarters. We've taken the lead. The enemy destroyed our headquarters. Deploying reinforcements.
Good old dolphin dive.
HQ is active.
Of course, she would come as soon as I'm closing the door. That's when Buddy shows up.
The enemy's capturing the objective. UAV on station. The enemy secured the headquarters.
Phone center. Changing max.
Enemy UAV overhead. We've lost the lead.
Good cover. Good cover.
Hostile UAV in the area. Got enemy near the HQ. We're on the objective. Securing now.
Where did he come from? Why didn't y'all shoot him?
Top line.
Semtex out.
Locating the next. High alert online. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active.
Enemy contact.
UAV located.
Took
Move to
around.
the objective.
Reloading.
Hostile SAE incoming.
That's not good.
HQ is online. Capture the object. Securing the objective now. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Yep. Knew that was gonna happen.
Friendly care package on the way. Friendly UAV online. Enemies deployed a counter UAV. The enemy captured the headquarters.
Check your bloody fire.
Ah.
online. They're blind.
UAV in the area.
He shot me from that far with the SMG. And mini back is SMG, right? That's an SMG, if I'm not mistaken. God, my aim is horrible right now. Horrible.
Strike on the way. Enemy inside the perimeter. Secure the enemy's gaining ground. Push them. We're securing the enemy headquarters. Down. Stand by for next location.
That's the thing, you get to run around too much in this map. People catch you slipping like that.
Confirmed. Secure location.
They went back behind cover.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, not this one.
Oh my gosh, I ran out of bullets. You are so lucky. So lucky I ran out of bullets.
Right in the area.
Headquarters online. Secure the object. We're securing the headquarters.
Changing max.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do my
Hostile
grenade
SAE
at.
near your position. Friendly UAV on station. Enemies near HQ.
What's up, guys?
Headquarters.
Damn. I felt somebody was coming. I felt somebody was coming around the corner.
Reinforcements inbound.
That's a good thing. Like, you know, it's always, I always found it in shooting games, especially like,
Taking effective fire.
Secure.
I always find it good in shooting games always to kind of be aware of your surroundings, because you can always get a mean flank on people. Especially like in objective based modes. Team Deathmatch, maybe, well, kinda, but maybe not so much because people are just running around looking to kill people. But if you like playing like, you know, not capture the flag, hard point, things like that.
Enemies on the objective. Hostile mortar
Just shooting
incoming.
me. Honestly, couldn't even see where I was being shot from.
UAV is orbiting the
M16, huh? Okay.
The enemy secured the headquarters. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy inside the perimeter. Secure the HQ. Enemy UAV active. You've got enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter.
I don't think I can get up there from here, can I?
Objective. Securing now.
Oh, there's a ladder here. Cool. Did not know that.
Enemies near HQ.
And there was 2 people there when I got up there.
Enemy UAV overhead. We're securing the enemy headquarters. HQ is offline. Locating the next enemy UAV active.
Alright. Sorry, I had to close something. It's probably... Actually, yeah, that did attribute to my drop frames. Wow, Jesus. I was like at 50, 60 now. I hopped all the way up to 94.
HQ located.
Okay,
Move to the
so
objective.
good to know. So quick tip for y'all: if y'all stream from one PC, NVIDIA broadcasts, don't use it when you stream Call of Duty.
Change your mags. Toss in a decoy.
Oh, that's my fault. I sit over there too long.
Enemy inside the perimeter. Secure the HQ.
It's just that.
Capturing the objective. You've got enemy near
All right.
the HQ. Enemy
All right.
overhead. The enemy securing the headquarters.
Tossing, changing mag.
Enemy controls the HQ. We're getting hit hard. Enemies near HQ. Secure the area. Friendly UAV online. Securing the
Yeah,
enemy
that's
HQ.
also the thing. Like, I haven't played this map in forever, so I'm. Go around this other way. GG's at 23.
Return to base.
Yeah, I haven't played this map in forever, so I'm not 100% sure the lanes and angles, viewpoints for it. Oh, okay. Launchman 762. That was actually a pretty dope scope that they had. 23-26. Yeah. Not the best KD, but you know. It's just our second game of the day. Second game of the day. We still warming up. Shot with marksman rifle. Get 3 operator kills using resupply perk. Point blank. I think I said I need to get a marksman rifle kill. We may try something. We may try one out. Oh, this definitely makes you move slower.
Switching backs. Throwing Semtex.
Active. Get secure. Enemies on the objective.
I'm reloading. Fire over here.
Okay. Okay. You find out I should have been using marksman rifles this whole time. Let me find out marksman rifles have been the move for me this whole time in my playstyle.
In the area. Got enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter.
Throwing Semtex.
Enemy inside the perimeter. Secure the enemies capturing the objective.
Let me sit here and find out, like,
Stand by for
darn near 2 weeks after the game's been out, I should have been a marksman rifle main this whole time.
hostile sentry is active. Objective located. Move to secure. Resupply online.
Changing mags.
Let me find out I should have been a marksman rifle main this whole time. Hello? When did I switch guns?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Tossing a decoy.
Taking
Contact.
Force online. Secure the objective. We're capturing the HQ. Set security.
Sorted that one. Took a round.
Yo, what's going on, Mike Dot? How you doing, bro? Let me find out I should have been a marksman rifle. Let me find out I should have just been using marksman rifles this whole time. How's it going? You're chilling, man. Chilling, man. Just, you know, just playing some COD, leveling up some guns, chilling. Actually had some free time on a Saturday afternoon, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play some Call of Duty, level up some guns, get my rank level up or whatever. I was like, you know what? Let me cut on the stream. It's been a minute since I streamed. Hanging in there just dealing with work, man. Tell me about it. Shoot, work's cool, but it's also, for me, at least my job, work's cool, but it's also like, I'm not gonna necessarily say demanding, but I'm basically doing, because like in my department there's only 2 people, but we're handling workloads that should be handled by like 4, 5, 6 people. Me personally, I'm like on Mondays and Tuesdays is my worst days because those when I get the most workload, and I do like 2 to 3 times the amount of work we're supposed to do because we have like,
Push to that location.
we basically have like a time frame to finish these cases for certain stuff, and if we don't, they count against us and it messes up our numbers and all this other corporate stuff.
Changing mag.
HQ is active. Get secure. We're securing the headquarters.
Covering your 6.
Fire alert activated.
It's so the thing about I don't like to complain about it,
You've got enemy
but
near the HQ. Secure the perimeter. The enemy is capturing
it's not that bad. Like it's essentially easy work once you learn how to do it. But it's just I just know Mondays and Tuesdays is always going to be like my busiest days because the cases we get, they have a 1 business day turnaround. So for instance, just to give you like an example, when I first started this position 2 months ago, I got a promotion. Actually, no. I got a promotion back in June, but the work I'm doing now, I started doing 2 months ago because they taught me how to do it. When I was trained in it, they said like, yo, you're supposed to do 18 to 16 per day. That's like the metrics we got to meet our like monthly metrics or whatever. So just to kind of give you an idea, Mondays, I usually do between 50 to 60 cases I have to have due by that day. The past 2 Tuesdays, I've had 70 plus. That's got to be done. I think that was a 2-for-1. Yeah, 70 plus. That's got to be done, like, you know, by the end of that day. Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, it's kind of cool because in the position I'm in, they kind of just let me, like, work on my own. Like, I don't have anybody over me. Like, you know, I don't have anybody, like, being like, hey, you know, you need to hurry up the pace. Like, I can kind of plan my own day. So I just try to do half before lunch, half after lunch. And then if I got to stay for overtime, my suit basically told me, like, do whatever you got to do to get these finished. Because for some reason, her bosses expect her and us to handle, like, a 5-person queue with 2 people. So she's like, yo, if you got to stay for overtime, stay for overtime. Which is why I had, like, 5 to 6 hours of overtime on my check last this past Friday, but it's all good. I'm more so kind of like not looking forward to. Oh my god! All right, I shouldn't open the door. That's my fault. I'm more so a little worried with Thanksgiving coming up because we're gonna have like some extra days that's gonna need some stuff due. So we'll see, but it's all good though. I'm blessed. I can't complain. I mean, I can, but in retrospective of stuff that's been happening into the world the past 3 years, I can't complain at all. The house thing's been going with you, bro. Oh, we beat the mess out of them. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so I think I'm a marksman rifle main now. Especially once I get some scopes on this too. Like, look at that. And the ADS is like somewhat fast too. I'm not gonna say somewhat fast, but it's decently fast. Damn, he got a quad kill on us. Looking for your new job yourself has been rough. Yeah. Although I know, like, since, you know, I guess we're somewhat out of the pandemic. Not 100% sure that we are, but I know there's a lot of stuff that's been opened up. I know there's a lot more remote jobs too, or at least, I guess a lot more jobs willing to do remote. What was that? Willing to do remote work. You know these films will pass. They will, man. They will. Like, look, I've been there, so trust me. I've been there where, you know, you don't have a job, or you have a job that you're not really in love with, and you really wish you had something else. Like, to give you an example, I may have said this before. I don't know. I may or may not. Me and my wife got married in 2018, November of 2018. I literally walked out of my job 3 months before the wedding, because at the time I was working. Wow, I'm gonna just like slap me in the face. I was working. It wasn't directly with Nationwide. It was like a subsidiary of Nationwide. It was insurance, right? It was like this lady who owned her own insurance firm, but she was kind of backed by Nationwide. It was some weird stuff. But for lack of a better terms, when I joined the job, I told her, it's like, hey, you know, I've worked in insurance. I work for Geico, State Farm, so I know how to manage policies. But she wanted me to sell, and I don't like doing sales. Like she wanted me like, oh, you can bring people in and do their policies and all this, and you need to go. It's
Secure the HQ.
like I told her up front, I was like, I don't do sales. Like I can do everything else under the sun, manage a policy, set up a policy, whatever. But I don't do sales. That's just not my thing. So for lack of a better words, I thought I was going to be brought in to help manage policies because it was me and this other lady. And that really wasn't the case. And she was getting on me. It's like, yo, like, Mike, you're not bringing in any business. And I'm like, it's not my job to bring in business. It's my job to manage your policies and make sure the customers are cool. Like if they need changes or they need ID cards, whatever. So this was probably about 4 or 5 months after I've been working there. She calls me, and some other stuff had happened, but she calls me. And she basically be like, you know, you're not doing this, yada, yada, yada. And for lack of a better word, she basically called me stupid, like without saying as much. She basically just like, you know, are you stupid or something like that. And mind you, before this, probably the day before, a couple of days before, me and this other girl work in the office. We used to talk all the time. Like she would tell me about her kids, her husbands. I would tell her about my girl. You know, we would talk. So for the past 2 days, she ain't said a word to me. She said hi and bye. That was it. She said hi, clock in, do our work. She don't talk to me at all. Mind you, we sit right across the office from each other. And then we say bye. And the same thing happened as well. She had the lady who owned it had another office in Odessa, Texas, and they wouldn't talk to me at all. Like nobody was talking to me at all. Like, and that, like I lost access to certain systems and stuff like that. So she called me the one day and she basically, for lack of a better word, just called me stupid or retarded, I think was the word that she used. And I held the phone. I didn't say anything for like 2 minutes. I just hung up the phone, got my keys and stuff, and I just drove off. She texted me, she was calling me, she was texting me. She was like, hey, she sent me an email. She was like, hey, with you leaving, does that mean that you're resigning from the company? Didn't answer. And I kind of told my wife what happened and she understood. You know, that's what I love her for, because, you know, this isn't the first time I've quit or been fired from a job before with being with her. But yeah, so I definitely understand the pressure and stuff that you're going through, especially if you have like a significant other or kids or, you know, just anybody that you're responsible for. So I'm definitely there with you, man. That was sexy. That was sexy. I'm not even at the right place. That's been cool. It was a definitely an eye-opening moment. You know, later, definitely much later afterwards, she kind of my wife expressed like her feelings towards that, but that's neither here nor there. But you'll definitely find something.
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly cruise missile deployed. HQ confirmed. Push to that location.
Oh, it's this way. Oh my gosh. You only have to care for yourself and your brother? Okay. That makes sense. I mean, still though, like you said, you know, not having a job is definitely ass, but I mean, I've worked at some places too. Like, I kid you not, out of all the jobs I've had in my adult life, and I started working for real, I would say, like, actually getting a check from a company, like when I was 20. My first job was Subway back in 2010. Trying to keep up with the rent and start a savings account. Okay, I got you. I'll probably say the worst job I've ever had mentally was working for Spectrum, who used to be Time Warner Cable or whatever. They became Spectrum. People People get really aggressive with you over their cable. Old people are really aggressive with their cable when they call in. I work customer service for there, and that was probably the worst. Working wise, that's probably like the worst 9 months. I was only there for 9 months. That's probably like the worst 9 months of my life, like just mentally, because it was nonstop. I worked get 20 operator kills, James outside, get 3 throwing knife kills. I should be able to do that. Get 3 throwing knife kills. I'm not level up for the throwing knife yet. But yeah, that was probably the worst. Just because you would take like a good 60 to 80 calls a day, because I worked the afternoon to night shift. So I worked from like 1:30 to 10:30, 1:30 to 11, something like that. It was definitely horrible. Also, I think my stuff ran out. I think my double XP coin ran out. That's fine. Probably gonna switch to something else in a second. I knew they were gonna come from that way. Knew they would come that way. Your worst job was food orders for Amazon. Lasts a whole 2 weeks before quitting. Amazon does food orders? You mean like Uber Eats, or you mean like actually like milk? Amazon does food orders? I did not know that.
I'm reloading.
I should have shot him first. He wasn't pointing at me. All right. My frames is actually a little stable now. The mid 80s. I can probably eke out a few more frames if I drop some settings, but... Oh, online grocery orders. Oh, okay, I got you. Huh, I didn't know Amazon did online groceries. I know we, there's a Albertsons by us that, we do online orders, but we just, like, do online and pick up at the store. But I didn't know Amazon did food orders.
Next objective located. Move to secure.
Got your back.
Wait a minute.
Taking effective fire.
Enemy UAV active.
Grenade!
HQ is active. Get it secure. Securing the objective now.
Go hit a little flank, see if I can catch him coming.
Enemy near the HQ. Secure the perimeter. Our headquarters is being captured. Enemy destroyed our headquarters.
Switching back.
Oh, you couldn't stand working 10 hours in a giant refrigerator? I get that. I get that.
UHQ located. Move to the object. Friendly UAV online. UAV ready for tasking.
Like the place I work at now, the money's pretty good. Wow. The money's pretty good. I get to work from home. It's so funny. So where I'm working at now, I started back in February of 2020, like right before the pandemic got super bad. And basically I did my training for 2 months, and in April of 2020 they basically sent everybody home, but we were the last because we were still in training. But once we got done, they were like, all right, y'all go home. This pandemic stuff is getting out of hand. So
Secure
staff constantly hound you over your pick rates. That makes sense. That's why like I said, I'm glad I can be in a place where, for lack of a better words, they just let me do what I not do what I want, but they don't really hound me because one, they know I'm a good worker because my previous soups have kind of put in a good word for me, and they've seen my work ethic and they know that I kind of can handle myself. The only downside, so in my last position before I got this promotion, I was on the phones. So I worked customer service for like construction sites and apartment complexes. And with that, it was a little bit more easier. Like if I woke up one day and I just did not feel like logging into work or going into work, I could call off. I could be like, yo, I got PTO. You know, I'm not feeling good, or I just really didn't feel like talking to people. I could do that. With this position I'm at now, I can't because I'm like solely responsible. Trying to get. I think I was like 1 kill away from my SAE. Oh no, I got it. Dope. In the position I'm in now, like I'm solely responsible for my queue. And out of me and the other guy that works in my department, I'm the faster of the two workers, which is kind of like known, but it don't really got to be said. Like I work more efficiently than the other guy. I just get more stuff done. So like if like for instance, I took off for me and my wife's anniversary at the beginning of the month. I took off Thursday and Friday, which is usually our slow days. Typically we don't typically I get maybe 20, maybe 30 on a Thursday or Friday, sometimes closer to like, you know, way less than that. Oh my God, you were lucky I'm reloading. So it's just really hard for me to like want to take off. Like I can't necessarily, like I can, but I know if I miss a day, it's going to be more of a detriment because it's going to put us way behind in our numbers in our queue, especially since I work like probably the biggest queue, maybe in our department, probably the most queue because it's dealing with like payments and stuff. So I don't think there's any other queue that gets like 70 requests on a day. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, but like I say, it's fine. It's a gift and a curse. It's kind of like, you know, we trust you, Mike. You know, go ahead and do your thing. But also, it's like if I legit just wanna wake up one day and be like, I don't feel like working. I want to play Pokemon all day, or I want to play Call of Duty all day. I can do it, but then again, I know in the back of my head, it's like, all right, if I call out today, depending on what day it is, the next day I come in, I'm probably going to have double the work I normally would, or it's going to be a lot more, work for me to do. So, but they hired somebody else. So apparently she's in training. So we have like a third person on our team now, but we'll see. Oh wow, I forgot I got my SAE. Put that up.
HQ is active. Get it secure. The enemy is secure.
How do I use this?
The enemy secured the headquarters.
Can I use my... How do I do this? Oh, it's my UAV I didn't have. I'm tripping. What games have you been playing? God of War Ragnarok. I've been enjoying the hell out of that. The new Star Ocean and the Divine Force. It took a little warming up, but I'm starting to really get into that game. bought the new Pokemon. Me and the missus been playing Pokemon the past couple of days. Well, today and yesterday. What else? There was something else on Switch that I bought. Oh, Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope. Been playing that. Of course, been playing Call of Duty. Been playing 2K. Made a new My Player yesterday, so I've been leveling him up. That's basically it. There's some other stuff that's out that I'm kind of waiting to see if it's going to go on sale on Black Friday before I buy. Like, I low-key want to get Sonic Frontiers just because some people said it's a good game. Some people say it's a bad game, but I've never really... I honestly haven't really played a 3D Sonic game in forever. I think the last one I played was Sonic Generations, and I don't think I got all the way through that. But I was a big fan of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 back in the day. So, there's that. But I don't think I would feel comfortable playing full price for that game. So I'm waiting to see. I think it's already actually been on sale before. I think it went on sale like a week after it came out. But this isn't my gun. Okay. I somehow picked up somebody else's gun by accident. So there's that. Tactics Ogre Reborn. The remaster of the Tactics Ogres game. I want to get that, but I feel bad because I still have Triangle Strategy, which I haven't really played through. Which I need to play through. And I would feel super guilty buying that game and not playing through Triangle Strategy, which I think is kind of a better game. Been playing Splatoon 3, Genshin, PSO2, and Gunfire Reborn. How was Gunfire Reborn? I downloaded that. Oh my god, what gun is this? This mug shoots fast. Don't know how I didn't kill him. How was Gunfire Reborn? I actually downloaded that on my PC and Xbox, but I haven't got around to playing it yet. Actually, yeah, let's do this SAE here. And I might buy Splatoon 3 too. That's another game that I've been wanting to buy, but I know it's gonna have a super long lifespan. Did my SAE? Oh, I got a double kill. Okay, I was about to say, like, did my SAE not kill nobody? So if it's on sale on Black Friday, I may go ahead and cop it. But like, I'm playing Call of Duty now too, so I don't know if I'd be able to juggle 2 shooters. But that's basically what I've been playing. Whoops. I did not mean to fall in here. Whoa! It's like all 3 of them. Do I still have my SAE? Oh, I got a counter UAV. Run game pretty addictive. Okay, I'll have to try it out. I've just been, as you see, I've been playing or trying to play like 6 different games, so that's been a feat to try to juggle. But yeah, overall, I'm enjoying the stuff I've been playing. I've been a lot better because in past years, whenever there's a new game that I want that comes out, I would just buy it. Just be like, screw it, just buy it. Go on from there. But I've shown a little bit of restraint this year. Shown a little bit of restraint. Looking forward to the next update. And then there's a bunch of games on Game Pass that I've been wanting to play, like Signalis. Bro, get the choke. I was about to say. Eee. 2 of them. Signalis, like I I have like an indies folder on my dashboard of my Xbox, and it's just filled with games that I have either yet to play or I played but I haven't went back to. It's a mess.
The enemy secured the headquarters. We've lost half the field. Fight back.
I'm reloading.
Dolphin dive. Okay, didn't do a dolphin dive like I wanted to.
Throwing something.
HQ is down. Stand by for hostile UAV in the area.
It's kind of funny. I feel like
Enemy fighter here.
let's go put it this way. I feel like me and my wife have this thing where we buy certain stuff and not even really use it, or in her case wear it, but we just buy it just so we can, you know, have the satisfaction that we have it. Like, I'm that way with guns and she's that way with shoes. Surprisingly enough, she's the sneakerhead out of the two of us.
UAV ready to deploy.
Got one.
I'm not really a huge shoes person. But the thing is, I'm not really a huge shoe person just because I have wide feet. I wear a size 13. I wear a size 13 wide, so a lot of shoes it's difficult for me to find that fit comfortably.
Enemy in the area. Secure the HQ.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since 3-on-3 came out, 2016. And I had like a little mini resurgence where I played it at the beginning of the year, in the middle. Whoops, my bad, bro. But I kind of just ultimately came to the conclusion that that game is just...
Enemy near.
Enemy down.
Securing the
The thing about it, I want to play it on a competitive level, and wow, that game is just not, to me, the game is just not well balanced to be competitive. It's kind of a thing where, like, especially since they introduced the card system, it's kind of a thing where it's just like, if you have the most money, or if you put the most money to buy the most cards, like, it's, I don't know, it's just, it just irks me the wrong way. Like, it could have been so much better. Like, if it was legit just FS2, just in that engine and on console, I feel like it would have been way better. I don't like the basically having you have to have a type of character. And yes, in the later releases they added characters where you could switch out skills on them, but I don't know, it felt weird. You haven't touched it since the Jason update? I think I played it when Max came out. Trying to think, because I actually spent some money too, which, looking back on it, wasn't too bad. I had fun with the time that I played. But Big Joe came out, I definitely played. Yeah, the card system was just, like, it could have been done so much better. But it basically was just like, you have basically builds that have no reason to shoot threes, being able to shoot threes, like with a Murdoch or a Big Joe or a Big Dog. It's just, I don't know. It could have been so much better, but I know that Joy City is a company where they're like max profits first, so it's so pay to win now. It is, which I'm not gonna say I don't really mind, but it's a little disheartening, I'll say that. Oh, that was the M4. Oh, really? The M4 slapped like that? Let me find out I need to start using the M4. But I think a lot of games are like that, pay to win. That's why I kind of low-key went back to 2K, whereas you do kind of got to put in a little financial investment in 2K, just because, especially this year, because it costs way more to get your character, you know, to level up your character in past years. but at least the gameplay in 2K is better this year. That's kind of what I set my hat on. You know, it's a better overall game, even though you do have your issues with stuff. And in my case, I play solo queue a lot, so I don't really, you know, I have a few friends that I play with, but they're not always on all the time. So I usually just play rec, and it can get a little you know, a little nasty playing with randoms, but for pushing monetization, yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, the main reason why I don't play FS2 anymore, or why I kind of fell off, is like I love the gameplay. Like, yes, you know, having to potentially pay up to $300 to get a brand new character, and then when they introduced the character transformations, that's when I was just like, all right, y'all doing a little bit too much right now, because now you're basically giving these characters you're basically giving them an advantage that somebody who doesn't want to spend money on the game can't obtain. So now this is going to make these characters the must have for like all comp and tournaments. But it was the hacking. The hacking was what really pushed me over the top. I was just like, bruh, like, you got these people, like, they don't care to like put anti-cheats, and like, I know it's a PC game, but still you got people hacking. And when I seen, I know this is like maybe 2017, 2018 maybe, when I seen that people were hacking in a tournament and won the tournament, and then 2 weeks later they went back and let the teams that lost to the hackers replay the tournament, even though people in the chat during the tournament were telling them like, yo, this team is hacking, they need to be disqualified. That's when I was just like, all right, I'm not going to take this game serious anymore. You're not big into sports games yourself, but 3-on-3 was the one game I loved for a while. Same here. Like, I do love sports games, and 3-on-3, at the time that I started playing FS2 and 3-on-3, I was just really tired of 2K. Like, I was sick of 2K. I don't know what it was. I think it was like 2K17, 18. I just did not want to deal with 2K anymore. All right, let's play some Pokemon for a little bit. Did what I need to do in Call of Duty. I might play some more later. Yeah, I did not care for 2K at the time, so I was just like, let me try something else. And I think somebody I follow was playing FS2, and then I just got into it, and that's kind of like, you know, how everything started. But all the goaltending, 3-point shooting, Joey's good memories. True. Very true. But yeah, so I'm in all honesty, this it baffles me why, like, a company like EA has not done this yet. It would be really cool if EA did a FS2 style game. The heck? Hello. The Deep Blue Sea. All right, that's being a little weird. It would be cool if this automatically coming up. Blocking succeeded. All right, you're being mad weird right now, Twitch. Aggressively weird, if I'm being honest. That's what I was going to say. They could do an NBA Street, but do it like FS2 and 3-on-3, where either you create your own character, or you unlock like the legends from NBA Street, like you know, Biggie Littles, Osmosis, Drake. I forget the tall Yao Ming type player, Stretch. Like, just imagine if you had like a game where you can unlock those players and use them, or, you know, create your own player and, you know, do like a little my player type thing where you can take your player online and things like that. Like, that would be so dope. And it would be so easy. Like, literally, like, no lie, just have EA basically just rip off FS2. Like, give us custom clothes, you know, let us put attribute points. You know, if you want to pay for characters, cool. You can make new original characters that you can bring out every, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 times a year, every 3 or 4 months. Like, it just be so easy, and just make it either free to play, or depending on the quality that you want on it, make it like $20 for entry fee, and then go from there. And that would be like that would print money. That would legit print money. Especially for people like around my age in our late 20s, early 30s who grew up on those games. Change up my stream stuff. How about I spelled violet right? Oh well, who cares? There we go. Like, that would be so easy. That would legit just be easy and just print money. But I don't know. I mean, hell, even 2K could do something like that if they wanted to, but they probably microtransaction the hell out of it. All right, sorry about that. I had to change some stuff. All right. As you can see, I'm still very early. It took me a while to figure out who I was gonna pick, because I was gonna choose either the grass type or the water type, and I was gonna do the water type, but once I saw their final evolutions, I was just like, let me do the grass type. The grass type looks dope. Well, I'm not a huge fan of really any 3 of the final transformations, but I like the grass type the best. That's what I was going to check. Can I change the camera speed? Because this camera speed is slow as heck. No. Do you have camera speed? If you had this, you would have picked water. So here's the thing. I usually pick water type. Like, in the original, like Gen 1, I was a Blastoise main all day, every day. But I kind of look, I don't, Jojo Duck, that's funny. It is a Jojo character, basically. And I actually like that. I actually low-key liked the Duck's final transformation. I just feel like the cat looks better. Also, I probably won't, but I might kind of want to dabble in competitive Pokemon. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta kind of figure it out, because it's a whole world in itself. And I looked on Reddit and watched videos, and basically the cat, if you were to use one of the starters in like a competitive sense, the cat would be the best, or would be the easiest to use, even though it does have the lowest defense, but it has the highest speed, and I think it has the second highest attack behind the water one. So yeah, so that's kind of a thing. And I mean, as push comes to shove, my wife has the game on her Switch, so I can always just have her start a new game, or I have multiple profiles, so I can just use her Switch to trade me one of the other starters. Which I was actually thinking about doing that, of logging into one of my other profiles and having them trade me one of the other starters just so I can have all three. I'm not talking to you, so you can shove off. That's rude. Oh, he's the son of Professor Toro. All right, man. Appreciate you coming through. See you later. Have a good rest of your day at work. Sure. Bro, why do you look like that? Well, are my Pokemon healed? These memories are leaving. What memories? Oh, you know what? Just gonna go ahead and just do this. Wait, ain't he a normal type? Or am I tweaking? Oh, you don't know. Oh, I guess because I haven't caught it. That sucks. Disarming voice. That was it. You battled me with a squirrel. Alright. You're this. Hold on. You're the son of the professor of this town, and the best Pokemon you can use against me is a squirrel. Like, just imagine. Like, that's like being Gary Oak. That's like being Gary Oak and your grandfather, I think he was, Professor Oak. That's like if he gives you a Pidgey. I guess. Oh, you just caught him. Okay, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. If you think Maraudon offhand, if you think you take Maraudon, says you'll need this, the Pokeball. It's the Pokeball that's Brute's Captain. Oh, he definitely does. definitely knows way more than he's letting on. Got you. Oh, I haven't caught you yet. I also like that in this game you actually get XP for catching Pokemon. I don't know if that was the case in past games. And I guess also you just get experience all off rip as well. Actually, what time is it? It's about 2:30. I can go ahead and call it. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm about to actually go get me some food and chill. But I do appreciate y'all coming through, watching me struggle with Call of Duty, and then figure out that for some reason the program for my camera was tanking my frames, but we kind of got better after that. If y'all are, I should have a few videos coming out. If not this week, then the week after. Marvel Snap, been playing that a lot. And then I have a retro video that I'm gonna start working on. But I do appreciate y'all coming out. If I don't see y'all later, y'all have an excellent rest of y'all weekend. Y'all take it easy. Peace.